Jay Kim from the Oregon Surf Perch Fishing Club. It's Friday, April 28th. It's about 1:25, and this is an impromptu trip for me, so I can't remember what the swell energy was. I want to say it's like 150, but it might be a little bit bigger from looking at it right now. The nice thing, it's at low tide, so you can see the south is exposed. Again, a lot of rocks down there. And the reason why I'm glad it's low tide is last time I was here at low tide, I actually got a 12.5-inch red tail. So I'm about 20 minutes away from low tide. I'm gonna go straight up to the trees where I got my action. And man, what a beautiful day on the Oregon coast. Like I say, I wasn't planning on coming out, but I looked out the window, saw what the weather was like, and man, I need to be out there. So catch conditions actually look pretty good. A lot of crashing waves close by. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up to the trees and try up there. All right, see how it goes. Short of the trees, but I'm gonna try here anyway because the crashing waves actually look a little bit better than near the trees. So I'll just start working my way up north. I'm only here for an hour, so we'll see how it goes. It's pretty windy today. There's probably about a 7 to 10 mile an hour wind that hasn't let up. Nice thing, it's so warm that you don't notice. This is my first or second day this year in t-shirt, so man, it's really nice today. My first cast, and couldn't cast out very far. There's a pretty stiff breeze going into my face, so it's really hard to cast. And I was afraid to wade out a little bit further because there's a lot of potholes, and I don't want to step on one and go down, but the beach is very irregular. So I'm gonna go try and walk around the trough. I remember I found a sandbar over there last time I came, so that's where I'm headed. I am fishing a beach. Of course, I know this beach really well since I come here all the time. Again, I'm always looking for places to fish. So that's where I was fishing. You can see all this water here. And here's the sandbar that I was talking about. So I had to walk around all this water to get to the sandbar. But these things are kind of easy to spot if you just look up and down the beach. So I'm just looking for a safe place to cross to get to the sandbar now. I wanted to get out to the sandbar. You can see I was fishing that water down there, and now on the sandbar you can see I'm bypassing all this water, and I'm really close to the crashing waves. But wave action here looks so much better than where I just was. So this will be my second cast, first cast on the sandbar. So this is like my fourth cast, and I'm keep moving north, and I'll tell you that wave action looks really awesome here. Can't believe I haven't gotten a bite yet. So yeah, fourth cast, no action. So I fished my way from one end of the sandbar to the other end, which is just right here, but there's another trough that I'm starting to get cut off because tide's starting to come in now. So I'm just backtracking. So my decision is I can either refish the sandbar, which I'm not likely to do. I don't usually like to fish what I've already fished in and got blanked. So I think I'm just gonna go head back south to the trees. I'm just at the start of the houses now. I can't believe I didn't get a bite up here. Wave action was just totally awesome. Couldn't ask for any better catch conditions. Fishing conditions, the wind is still pretty brisk. So luckily it's a warm day, but the wind is getting annoying to me. So see how long I last. I lied. I'm gonna take a couple of casts on the sandbar right where the trees are. It's always been my favorite place, so let's see if it can come through. But I've already fished here. Got skunked so far. A couple more casts here, and then I'm gonna start moving my way south. So here are the two sets of trees I always use as a landmark. And again, we're at very low tide right now. It's just starting to be incoming low tide. And you can see there's this trough that runs from here, but it ends like right about where the trees are. So maybe this is why at higher tides I have pretty good luck in this area here. And again, it's just interesting to come at low tide so you can see the structure. But now I got to walk around the trough because it's pretty deep right here. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to come back here at a higher tide right next to the trees. Okay, so been here about 45 minutes now. I want to say I've got in about 7-8 casts. I was up on that sandbar, so you can see how much further up, closer to the ocean I was compared to where I am now. But catch conditions here actually look pretty decent. It's just a lot shallower here. But I'm just going to make my way back to the parking lot and call it a day. Like I said, the wind's starting to get to me. Okay, and then having no action doesn't help either. So I'll just come back on a different day. Conditions are starting to be really good. But this is one of the reasons why I try and come out in the mornings, is because the wind always picks up in the afternoon on the coast. Okay, that's it for now. I'm just going to fish my way back to the parking lot. I've been here about 50 minutes. I'm calling it quits. Between no action and the wind, and it's mainly the wind. I'll just come back a different day. It was decently pleasant, but just the wind gets very tiresome after a while because it never stopped, and it was always in my face and I'm casting into it. So anyway, 50 minutes. I'm guessing I got in about 10 to 12 casts. No action. Man, catching conditions looked awesome today. Can't believe I didn't get a bite. So just gonna call it quits today and come back soon. But man, what another beautiful day on the Oregon coast. Except for the wind, of course. Okay, that's it for today.